What should I do? Immediately after water damage occurs, let's find out. After experiencing water damage, it is essential to take immediate action to minimize further harm and prioritize your and your family's safety by following the principle of safety first. The first step involves turning off the water supply to prevent additional water from entering your home. Following that, it is crucial to shut off electricity to the affected areas to avoid any electrical hazards that could pose serious risks. Once these initial measures are in place, protecting yourself by wearing appropriate gear is essential. Subsequently, reaching out to a professional water damage restoration company in Omaha for emergency water mitigation services is advisable. Turning off the water source is the first and most critical step after experiencing water damage, mainly if it results from a burst pipe or plumbing failure. This action will immediately stop any additional water from flowing into your home and help minimize damage to your property. By cutting off the water supply, you can prevent further complications from ongoing leaks, which can worsen the situation and lead to more severe water damage, necessitating water removal. Homeowners often panic when facing water emergencies, but knowing how to safely turn off the water supply is essential to protect against further structural damage. To begin, locate the main water shutoff valve, which is typically found in areas such as basements, utility rooms, near the perimeter of your home, usually close to the foundation. Once you find it, turning the valve clockwise will effectively stop the water flow. It is advisable to regularly check the functionality of this valve, as rust or mineral buildup can impede its operation. Educating oneself on these vital steps can significantly reduce the risks of extensive water damage, which may include mold development, structural weakening, high repair costs. Delays in shutting off the water can lead to catastrophic outcomes, underscoring the importance of preparedness in any household, particularly in flood-prone areas. Turning off the electricity in areas affected by water damage is crucial for ensuring safety, as standing water can create significant electrical hazards. Water interacting with outlets or appliances can lead to shocks or malfunctions. By shutting off the main electrical supply, you can protect yourself and your family from potential dangers while preparing for practical remediation efforts. To safely disconnect power, locate your main circuit breaker in the basement, utility room, or garage. It's advisable to wear rubber-soled shoes and stand on a dry, elevated surface to minimize any contact with moisture. For detailed guidance on electrical safety during water damage, consult. Before touching the breaker switch, ensure your hands are dry to prevent accidental contact with water. Once you have taken these precautions, you can flip the breaker to the off position, effectively cutting power to the affected areas. After turning off the power, assess the extent of any electrical damage. Look for signs of corrosion or burnt wires around outlets, switches, and appliances. If you observe any discoloration, burning smells, or malfunctioning devices, it would be prudent to contact a qualified electrician. Lastly, always maintain a safe distance from potentially hazardous electrical installations as you evaluate the situation. Protecting yourself and your belongings during a water damage event is essential for minimizing risks and potential losses, including using protective gear against contaminated water. It is advisable to wear appropriate protective gear, including gloves, masks, and boots, to safeguard against contaminants in contaminated water, particularly in sewage backup or flooding cases. Additionally, assessing your belongings and salvaging what you can is essential, especially for furniture and appliances that may suffer further damage if exposed to damp conditions. In such situations, adopting a systematic approach through professional water extraction and drying processes is crucial to prevent further deterioration of your items. Begin by turning off the main power supply to your home to avoid electrical hazards, and then ventilate the affected area by opening windows and using fans as part of the drying process. Prioritize safety. It is vital to avoid entering an area with significant standing water unless you are sure it is safe. Carefully document the damage. Taking photographs of affected items will not only assist in maintaining records for insurance claims, but will also provide a reference for what can be salvaged, emphasizing the importance of documenting damage. Assess items for contamination. Discard anything that has come into contact with floodwater unless it can be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized afterward. Once the area is secure, you can begin the challenging task of sorting through your belongings. Focus on items that hold emotional value or are difficult to replace, such as family photographs or heirlooms. For contaminated items, consider seeking professional cleaning services or disposal if necessary. Contacting a professional water damage restoration company is crucial for effective remediation and recovery following an incident, ensuring proper home restoration. Omaha Water Restoration offers specialized tools and invaluable expertise that significantly improve the restoration process. Their trained personnel conduct thorough assessments to evaluate the damage and develop a comprehensive remediation plan accurately. They employ advanced moisture detection equipment to uncover hidden water pockets. High-powered extraction units are utilized to ensure that every drop of water is effectively removed. Professional-grade dehumidifiers facilitate rapid drying, significantly reducing the risk of mold formation. This systematic approach speeds up recovery time and minimizes long-term structural issues, providing peace of mind to those affected by the incident. Documenting water damage is essential for homeowners, particularly when filing insurance claims. Taking photographs of the affected areas and listing damaged items can significantly assist in providing the necessary evidence to your insurance company. This documentation is vital for ensuring you receive the coverage you deserve for repairs and restoration, making it a key component of recovery. Utilizing services like COIT for professional cleaning and restoration can further enhance documentation. To effectively document water damage, consider the following steps that can help streamline the claims process. Photographic evidence. Capture clear images of all impacted areas, including flooring, walls, and any personal belongings that may have been affected. Inventory details. Create a detailed list of damaged possessions, noting their age, value, and the cost of replacement or repair. Professional assessments. If possible, obtain a professional inspection report outlining the damage's extent, as this can strengthen your case. Thorough documentation helps expedite the claims process and offers peace of mind as the claim is processed, allowing homeowners to proceed with the necessary repairs sooner rather than later. Starting the drying process promptly after experiencing water damage is crucial in preventing mold growth and additional damage to your property. Dehumidifiers and moisture meters can significantly assist in this drying process, effectively removing excess moisture from the air and materials within your home. Power dry is a highly effective method for accelerating this process. The sooner standing water is eliminated and a dry environment is established, the better the chances of minimizing long-term effects on your home's structure and furnishings. Once the drying process is complete, you may need to consider professional water damage repair services to restore your property to its pre-damage condition. Combining drying and dehumidification techniques is advisable to dry out the affected areas effectively. First, setting up dehumidifiers is essential, as they play a key role in extracting moisture by rapidly lowering humidity levels. Additionally, strategically placing fans throughout the space can enhance airflow and promote evaporation. While utilizing these tools, monitoring moisture levels with moisture meters is essential, as they provide accurate readings to ensure that all areas are thoroughly dried. Consider the following tips. Place dehumidifiers in lower areas where water tends to accumulate. Circulate air with fans, directing them towards walls and floors. Regularly check moisture readings to identify hidden damp spots. By taking these proactive steps, you work towards achieving a dry environment and significantly reduce the risk of mold growth. Removing standing water promptly is essential to mitigate water damage and prevent complications such as mold growth. Utilizing appropriate water removal equipment, whether through professional extraction services or do-it-yourself methods, can significantly enhance the effectiveness of water elimination. Professionals typically employ potent pumps and vacuums specifically designed for water damage situations, ensuring thorough removal, particularly in areas where water may be trapped or inaccessible. Category 1. Water, clean water from a broken pipe, poses fewer health risks, while Category 2 water or Category 3 water requires careful handling due to contaminants. When standing water is allowed to remain, it creates an inviting environment for harmful microorganisms and bacteria, presenting significant health risks to residents. Experts recommend taking swift action to address water accumulation and implementing effective strategies to combat these risks. Here are some essential methods for removing excess water. Using wet-dry vacuums can be effective for homeowners in smaller areas. Applying dehumidifiers helps to reduce moisture levels in the air. Contacting your local water restoration service may be the most efficient approach for large-scale incidents. Engaging professionals for water extraction services ensures a thorough cleanup and facilitates the swift resolution of potential hazards. Their expertise and specialized tools enable a quick response, significantly reducing the likelihood of mold development and minimizing overall damage to your property. Salvaging what you can after a water damage is essential to minimize losses and maintain the functionality of your household. It is important to focus on items such as furniture and appliances, which may be salvageable promptly. However, be aware that heavily damaged items like drywall may need to be replaced. Assessing the condition of each item will help you make informed decisions about what to retain. Consider whether items can be dried and restored effectively. When dealing with potentially contaminated items, safety should be your top priority. Wear protective gear, including gloves and masks, as mold and bacteria can thrive in wet conditions. Carefully examine each item for signs of water exposure, such as swelling or discoloration. For furniture, consider the type of material. Solid wood items may dry out well, while particle board can easily warp. Unplug appliances and inspect them for electrical risks before attempting any restoration. Regarding textiles or carpets, evaluate whether they can be thoroughly cleaned and dried, or if disposal is the better option. By taking these precautions, you enhance the effectiveness of your salvage efforts and create a safer environment for you and your family during this challenging time. Proper disposal of damaged items is a crucial step following water damage. It not only helps maintain safety, but also prevents potential health hazards. Items beyond repair, especially those affected by sewage backup or prolonged exposure to moisture, should be disposed of responsibly. It is essential to consider local regulations regarding waste disposal to ensure that items are discarded in an environmentally friendly manner. Additionally, safety precautions must be taken when handling contaminated materials. When confronted with the challenges of damaged goods, homeowners should follow several essential steps. First, assess the extent of the damage by determining which items can be salvaged and which are too far gone. Next, familiarize yourself with local disposal regulations to avoid fines, as many municipalities have specific guidelines for disposing of hazardous materials. Always wear protective gear, such as gloves and masks, to minimize exposure to harmful substances when handling affected items. Documenting the damages and consulting with your insurance company regarding potential claims for disposed items is also advisable. This proactive approach can help alleviate financial stress and ensure you are covered for losses incurred by this unfortunate situation. Taking proactive steps to prevent mold growth after experiencing water damage is essential for maintaining a safe living environment in your home. Mold can develop rapidly in damp conditions, so it is necessary to ensure that all standing water is removed and that dehumidifiers are used to reduce humidity levels significantly. Keeping affected areas well ventilated and regularly checking for moisture can further mitigate the risk of mold proliferation. To enhance these strategies, homeowners should consider implementing a few key mold remediation practices. Regularly monitoring humidity levels using hygrometers, aiming to keep them below 60%. Ensuring that bathrooms and kitchens have functional exhaust fans can help remove excess moisture from the air. Promptly sealing any leaks to prevent water accumulation in hidden places. Using thermal imaging to detect moisture hidden behind walls or under flooring, which can be invaluable in preventing mold growth. For comprehensive information on mold prevention and remediation, refer to the importance of acting quickly upon discovering any signs of water damage cannot be overstated. Early detection is crucial in minimizing mold risks and potential health hazards. By adopting these effective prevention strategies, homeowners can create a healthier living environment and protect their property from the detrimental effects of mold growth. Understanding when to seek professional assistance for water damage is crucial for the success of your recovery process, particularly in cases of extensive damage that may affect safety or structural integrity. After a major incident, such as a flood or sewage backup, it is generally wise to reach out to restoration services immediately. Engaging professionals becomes especially important if the damage is beyond what you can handle on your own, or if your insurance company mandates a specialist assessment before they process your claims. Preventing water damage in the future necessitates a proactive approach, especially for homeowners residing in flood-prone areas. Regular plumbing inspections can help identify potential issues before they escalate into more significant problems. Additionally, installing a sump pump can effectively manage excess water and runoff during heavy rainstorms. Further measures, such as enhancing drainage systems and sealing leaks, can significantly reduce the risk of water infiltrating your home.